Even if you're a seasoned triathlete with hundreds of events under your belt and a cabinet brimming with age group podium trophies, we can all recall our first triathlon. You're lucky if it goes off without a hitch. Most people's first races are complete with humiliating tales of getting lost, wearing the wrong gear, or walking the final few miles to the finish line. For today's video, we'll be sharing the mistakes new triathletes make, and we'll give you a heads up to avoid that. Stay tuned.
Welcome to Triathlon Global Insights, the motivation channel for all triathletes. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to stay updated with what's happening in the triathlon world. We keep you updated about triathlon news, incredible races, training tips, and information about pro athletes.
When do you eat during a triathlon? How can you rely on your school-taught swimming style? And is it necessary to have the most up-to-date equipment? For someone new to triathlon, these are all fair questions. However, it's a sport that takes a great deal of commitment, a lot of practice time, and careful planning. Being a novice in any sport has its advantages, one of which is that you will progress with time. When you first begin training for a triathlon, though, there is a massive learning curve. The most important thing to keep in mind is that you'll only improve for the following event. But why wait till the next big thing? Instead, get a head start today by learning about the common blunders first-timers make, and you'll be less likely to appear like one on race day. Here are some of the mistakes that new triathletes consistently make. Number 1, investing in equipment rather than yourself. 3 sports, each with its high-priced equipment. There is a slew of magazines and advertising seeking to sell you the latest technology or equipment. But at the end of the day, it's all about you, not the amount of money on your bike or the attire you're wearing. Investing in yourself, your training, and your fitness will pay dividends in the long run. Number 2, getting a little too exotic. If you've never used a flying mount before, your first few races aren't the best location to do so. We've all seen the rookie triathlete who has overstated their ability and suffers a race-ending mishap as a result of it. Maintain a straightforward approach. New triathletes don't need a superbike or a high-performance wetsuit to gain the benefit of these modifications. Start with the basics and work your way up to these enhancements. Number 3, trying out new equipment. Many rookie triathletes may try to race with a new pair of running shoes or wetsuit they found at the race expo, just as they did with nutrition. Because you're not acclimated to the mechanics, or difficulties like blisters or chafing may emerge unless you're experienced with the gear. It's more likely to hinder rather than increase your performance as promised. Stick with what you know, even if it's an ancient cross trainer and a crusty surfing wetsuit. There will be enough going on the day of your first triathlon without you adding anything unexpected or new to the mix. Please familiarize yourself with the race location, route, and race day schedule before arriving and ensure that your mind and body are prepared to take on the challenge. Race day is not the time to try out the new gear if you haven't utilized it in training. Number 4, experimenting with new race nutrition. It requires a mix of athlete registration fees and sponsorships to put on a triathlon, and it isn't cheap. The Race Expo, oh so conveniently attached to the packet pickup, will draw many a rookie triathlete to the bright new this or tasty new that, like a moth to a flame. These pro-endorsed gels and bars are enticing, and many beginner triathletes will purchase a handful to utilize the next day. But be cautious. While you may not have experienced any problems after sampling the free samples, you have no idea how your body will respond to these new things during the race. Number 5, backward everything. The pointed end of the helmet, as well as the zipper on your wetsuit, go in the back. All novice triathletes make gear-related blunders during their first few races, whether it's due to the heat of the moment or just a lack of expertise. So during the weeks running up to your event, spend time familiarizing yourself with the equipment you'll utilize on race day. If you don't, expect to be heckled as you exit transition dressed as a spandex-clad unicorn. Number 6, showing up late. If the gun goes off at 7 a.m., you should be able to be there by 6:30, right? Wrong. Many first-timers are taken aback by the number of competitors arriving early in the transition area. It's been a long morning with an early start, breakfast, toilet breaks, locating parking, receiving body marking, setting up your transition area, and so on. So don't be the newbie that arrives late on race day and feels pressured. Number 7, the pacing is off. Nobody enjoys exiting the water or dismounting the bike at the back of the pack. Inexperienced triathletes sometimes become frustrated and try to keep up with their opponents or become too energized by the race's adrenaline, only to blow up and crawl to the finish line. Remember to race at your own pace, the rate you're trained at, and you'll have a lot more successful and good experience to build on. Number 8, not using body glide. Swimming, cycling, and running all add to a lot of rubbing. Many rookie triathletes go across the finish line hobbling from weariness and the discomfort of chafing and blisters. Use body glide on everything, including the neck, underarms, and crotch. Number 9, making transition area as a break room. This is not the time to dry off, put on sunscreen, and sit at a sports bar after getting out of the water. Transitioning should only take a few minutes. Transitioning barely takes a minute or two for most specialists. While you aren't an expert yet, and don't need to aim for that at the time, keep in mind that your changeover time will improve with each race. Number 10, losing your bike during a transition. This may be the worst mistake that new triathletes make. T1 is a sea of bikes, ranging from top-of-the-line carbon aero machines to vintage mountain bikes that have seen better days. As we all know, while racking your bike and setting up your transition area may appear simple, things become a little more complicated after a tough swim and even tougher trudge up the beach. It's not unusual to see rookie and even veteran triathletes retracing through T1 searching for the bike they passed. If at all feasible, park your bike near a visible light post or sponsor banner that makes finding it as simple as possible. Purchasing a brightly colored helmet is also beneficial and helps your supporters spot you on the course. That's it. I hope this video helped you in many ways. If you're a newbie in triathlon, be sure to keep these in mind to be able to ace your upcoming race. Best of luck in your triathlon journey. Thank you for watching and staying with me up until the end. You may like, subscribe, and press that notification bell so that you'll be updated on my next upload. Bye!